Oi girls and boys and everything in between, it's Ace Trainer Liam back with another episode of Metromania. Metromania is an ongoing 16 Pokemon Metronome battle tournament to determine the first ever Metromania champion. If you're already a fan of Metromania, make sure you hit the like button, show your appreciation for the series, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. This week is the final quarter-final bout, quarter-final 4. Can you believe this series has been going for 12 weeks in a row? We are in week 12 and things are just, even now, just starting to heat up. It's incredible. I've really enjoyed this series and I can't wait to do more of these, but my goodness, we got one more quarterfinal to go, then it's the semis, then it's the final. Mate, I have no idea what's going to happen, and this quarterfinal looks to be amazing. Before we jump into the action though, let's take a look at the brackets. So last week, the underdog, Ambipom, was victorious once again as it took out Ludicolo. A lot of people had a lot of faith in Ludicolo. Not a lot of people had faith in Ambipom, but once again, Ambipom proving its doubters wrong and taking its spot in the semi-finals, joining Clefable, joining Togekiss. There is one more space in the semi-finals, and this week we find out who it's going to be. I'm still shocked. I'm still shaken from last week from Ambipom taking out Ludicolo. It's unbelievable. 2 victories to 1 against Ludicolo, and Ambipom, the underdog, takes the place. Who's going to face Ambipom in the final semi-final match? Medicham or Gengar? Let's see. So here we go, it's Medicham versus Gengar for the final place in our semi-finals. We already have Togekiss, we already have Clefable, and we already have Ambipom. Now it's just down to Gengar or Medicham. Who's going to be the one to take this victory, this final quarter-final victory, and head on into the semi-finals? There's a Lava Plume hitting everybody from regular Gengar, and of course Shiny Gengar is going to come through and follow up with a Power Split. Don't know how effective that's really going to be with when you're against Medicham, because a lot of Medicham's power comes from its pure power ability. And here we see regular Medicham going for superpower. It would have been a stab move, but it doesn't affect Gengar. Gengar has an advantage in that it doesn't take any effect from normal type moves or fighting type moves. Although Sandstorm from Shiny Medicham will chip away at each of these Gengar for the next few turns, so that was a nice little play there. Unfortunately though, it will chip away at the Medicham team as well, and you do not want to be taking damage. You've got to be careful of these Gengar because they have that cursed body ability, which has been proven to be a metronome crippler at this point. Defense Curl from regular Gengar, it wants to stick around longer. The more turns this Gengar can survive, the more chance it has of that 30% cursed body chance happening and removing people's ability to use metronome. Ingrain coming out from Shiny Gengar for the exact same reason. If it can restore its HP each turn, it's going to survive a lot longer. Here's an Eruption from regular Medicham, doing a great amount of damage actually, but there it is. There's the cursed body, the first cursed body of this battle, of this showdown. So now there's a Drain Punch that fails from Shiny Medicham. Now regular Medicham is going to struggle each turn. It will hit Gengar, even though it's technically a normal type move, but it will do 25% of Medicham's overall maximum HP as recoil damage each time it delivers a hit. So it needs to hope it gets kind of undisabled, if you like, very, very quickly. That's a terrible word. That's undisabled is not a word. Solar Beam coming from Shiny Gengar next turn. We see Punishment coming out from regular Gengar, doing a nice little bit of chip damage. Here's the struggle we were talking about. Dealing a little bit of damage there to regular Gengar, but that 25% of maximum HP recoil, that's not good. We see Wrap coming out from Shiny Medicham. Doesn't even affect Gengar because it's a normal type move, but then we see the Sandstorm damage coming through, hitting everybody on the field. I definitely think Medicham is on the ropes right now. It really needs to find a way to claw this battle back. I mean, everybody's in the yellow, though, so they're not doing too badly. I think if anyone can take out Gengar, it would probably be the Medicham team. Here is Confuse Ray, though, and Medicham does not want to be hitting itself in confusion. It wants to be hitting Gengar as much as possible. Here comes the Solar Beam from Shiny Gengar onto regular Medicham. Doesn't even... Well, I was going to say, does it? I actually called it too early. I was going to say, it doesn't even matter if it struggles now because it's going to die anyway. here we go. It's going to struggle. Little bit of damage. Oh, fair bit of damage to Gengar. It must be affected by pure power. But down goes Medicham to the recoil damage. We have just Shiny Medicham left. And what's it going to do? Shiny Gengar is on the ropes. But of course, it has Ingrain as well, which means it's still able to survive. And it's probably still not going to die to Sandstorm on that turn, on the next turn, because of Ingrain. Regular Gengar goes for Barrier. It does not want to get taken down, drastically sharply increasing its defense. It is now at +3 defense after that earlier defense curl, though. Shiny Gengar going for Magnitude 7 at that. Will it be enough to take down Medicham, though? Medicham survives on 13 HP. My goodness, but it does do damage to Gengar, and it activates Curse Body. One of these Gengar is actually confused. Medicham fights off the confusion, goes for takedown. It doesn't affect Gengar. That's a wasted turn. The Sandstorm is gone. The Ingrain is taking effect onto Gengar, but oh my goodness, Shiny Gengar now is stuck in the same position it normally puts its opponents in, where it has to struggle. Here's a Milk Drink from regular Gengar, restoring its HP. Really making it tough for Medicham to be able to do anything to it at this point. Here's Shiny Gengar going for the struggle. It does take down Shiny Medicham, though, so Gengar does pick up that first round victory. My goodness. Here comes everybody back out onto the field, but this is proven, if anything, it's proven that Gengar does have a weakness, in that it can affect its own partner with Cursed Body. That might be the way to take down Gengar. If Gengar uses accidentally, that was a super effective pluck, by the way. That was fantastic by Shiny Gengar. If Gengar uses a spread move early on that hits its partner, that could be the opening and the advantage that its opponent needs to capitalize on it and take it down. We see the speed drop after the Electro Web, which dealt a decent amount of damage to Shiny Medicham and a little bit of damage there to regular Medicham. Shiny Medicham comes through with a U-turn. It's not going to be very effective on Gengar, that's for certain. Here we go with regular Medicham. What have you got in mind? How are you going to take down these Gengar? Going for Water Pulse, it's a special attack. You really need to be using physical. That's where your repertoire is. Medicham has to be very careful when it uses moves because of that Cursed Body. You need to be using as many physical moves as possible if you want to take down these Gengar as quickly as possible. There we see Medicham, both Medicham not being affected there. And here comes regular Gengar with a Razor Shell, trying to get a critical hit on the defense drop, I should say, on Shiny Medicham, as regular Medicham comes to retaliate with Aurora Veil, but there's no hail in effect, so that does indeed fail. And Shiny Medicham, it's your turn to make a move. Goes for Meteor Mash. That is a physical move. That should do significant damage with that pure power boost. Brings regular Gengar down into the red. And amazingly, you didn't get disabled by Cursed Body, which is fantastic. Here's a Rock Throw, which is going to be resisted by Shiny Medicham, allowing it to survive just that little bit longer. Here comes Shiny Gengar. What's it thinking? It's going to go for Hone Claws. It's going to raise its attack and its accuracy, I believe. Raises its attack, raises its accuracy. I thought so. Here comes Shiny Medicham. What have you got in mind, my friend? What are you going to do? Goes for Spider Web. Doesn't affect Gengar because it's a normal type move. Should be a bug type move, really. Here comes regular Medicham. Goes for Horn Attack. Of course, it doesn't affect Team Gengar. Both teams have one Pokemon with really good HP, and both teams have one with really low HP. There's a Fire Punch from Gengar doing more damage than I thought it would. Didn't get the burn, though. And here's regular Gengar following up with a Tailwind. Didn't really need to because you'd already dropped the speed of the Medicham, but I'm sure the Medicham appreciate you using a turn for something other than attacking. Shiny Medicham's going to come back with Focus Energy, hoping for a critical hit on these Gengar. That might be the only way you're going to defeat Gengar, is with a critical hit. That is probably very true. Here we see a Fire Punch coming out from regular Medicham, taking down the Gengar, but the Cursed Body takes effect. So regular Medicham is stuck in Struggle City. It's down to Shiny Medicham to use the varied attacks that come with the Metronome. Oh my goodness, this isn't good for the Medicham team. They really can't afford to be disabled. Here's an Egg Bomb from Shiny Gengar, bringing regular Medicham into the danger zone. Regular Medicham's going to die this turn. We see Sludge coming out from Shiny Medicham, doing a tiny bit of damage to Gengar. Critical hit that, but Cursed Body, they're both doomed. It's over for Medicham. Gengar has got this one. Medicham cannot win with struggles, even with that pure power boost. Down goes one Medicham. This next turn guarantees the victory for Gengar, because there's nothing that Medicham can do at this point. Can anyone stop Gengar? I really don't know at this point. Poison Tail, guaranteed. With that HP, knocks out Shiny Medicham. Here is your winner. Gengar once again steals what seems like a tainted victory and goes into the semi-finals to face the underdog that is Ambipom. Can anything stop Gengar? That is the question. I'm a little bit worried because maybe some people are going to be mad about the Cursed Body thing, but I gave everyone the primary abilities. It's not really my fault. Gengar was chosen by a random number generator. I gave everyone primary abilities, didn't even consider Cursed Body, but my goodness, it's dominant. Although, it did prove it does have a weakness. If it uses a spread move, like when it used Magnitude, it could possibly Cursed Body its own partner, which could be the way to bring down Gengar, because I feel like if you bring one Gengar down and give it one good hit, you can bring the other one down as well. So I'm very much looking forward to see if anybody can take down Gengar. There's a lot of Team Gengar in the comments. I do see it. I see you guys in there, and I think you're backing a good horse, but someone needs to bring it down. These Cursed Body tactics are just not good. I honestly, going into this battle, I thought Medicham would be the one to do it. Could you imagine if Medicham would have used a Zen Headbutt, a stab move, super effective, with pure power, doubling its attack stat? It would have decimated Gengar, but unfortunately that didn't happen. There were a lot of special attacks coming from the Medicham team, and that just was unfortunate. But Gengar, someone needs to stop Gengar. Will that happen in the semi-finals? It's against Ambipom, the ultimate underdog. We've got the ultimate underdog versus the evil, maniacal Gengar. This is going to be quite the semi-final. I'm really excited to see who comes out of that one on top. But we will get to that. We've got Togekiss versus Clefable coming next week as the first semi-final. Things are about to get crazy. Of course, this will wrap it up for Metromania this week. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. If you'd like to support the channel like these guys down here do, make sure you pledge to my Patreon. The link's in the description, along with links to all my other social media. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.